Hi guys, how are you all doing? This is Shagofina. I want to show you guys all my foundations, and let's just talk about foundations that I own, and I'll tell you guys the ones that I like and the ones that I don't like. I'm making this video in case if you want to buy any foundation, just for you to know how I feel about the foundation. I'm in my 40s, and I'll tell you the ones that work for me and the ones that doesn't work for me. I have this deep smile line on the side of my mouth. So foundations that I like are foundations that doesn't crease up on my smile lines, are the foundations that I like. And let me know as well if you want me to do my concealers as well, the same video with concealers. I don't mind doing that. But I'm sure I've done videos on all the products that I use. I'm not sure, but I just said let me do this on all my foundations, every single foundations that I own. In no particular order, I'll just dip my hands in the tray, and these are all the foundations that we're going to review today. I have 30 of them. I didn't even know I have up to like 30 foundations. Like literally, these are all the foundations that I have in this house. Let me start from the ones that I don't like. Maybe I won't even get to all of them, but let me see if I can pick them all up. So this one is the Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This foundation here is a very, when you hear full coverage, and the shade that I got is not my shade. Maybe that's why I don't like it. This one is 425. Caramel is what I got. It's a light shade, and I don't like this foundation for no reason. It's too full. Like the coverage is too full that I find like you will know that you have, and it's got SPF 10 in it. You will know that you have something on your face. It's heavy on the face. I don't like this foundation. I'm sure even if I have my shade in this, I won't like to wear it. Another thing that I do recently is I don't really go for full coverage foundations, because now that I'm in my 40s, I don't like using full coverage foundations, because whenever I use them, like I can tell they are heavy on my face. And some full coverage foundations work for me, but I don't really put much for you to be full, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so this foundation is a no-no. And the next one that I have that is a no-no is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This one here, this one has got SPF 30 as well. I use in the shade 540. This CC cream, I don't like it at all. The same thing that this gives me is what the Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage gives me, is what I get from this one. This one creases up on my smile line. Before you finish applying this, it creases up on the smile line, and that is why I don't like it. And the next one that I have here is the LA Girl Tinted Foundation. This one here, I've got 3 shades. I use one of them for bronzer. The foundation is really good as a bronzer, but as a foundation, is a tinted foundation. I get it. Is very light to a fault. I don't just like the way it turns out whenever I use it. At first, when I apply it, I'll be like, I really like it, but at the end of it, I'm like, nah, this is not for me. They said it's buildable natural finish, but no, this one is a no-no. So the 3 that I'm showing you guys are all affordable. The 3 that I've just showed that I don't like, they're all affordable. Yeah, I have another one. Yeah, this is the e.l.f. This is e.l.f. their foundation, Flawless Finish Foundation. This one here, at first when I got this foundation, I liked it, but the shade is cocoa. I don't like it anymore. I don't like it at all. It creases up on my smile line as well. But people say they like this foundation. But for the price, if you like it, good for you. But it doesn't work for me. Another one that doesn't work for me is Revolution Conceal and Glow Illuminating Foundation. Conceal and Glow Illuminating Foundation. This is medium to full coverage with vitamin C and lotus flower extract. This foundation here, the smell alone, you can't stand the smell, not to talk of how it applies on the face. I don't like this foundation for no reason. I've used it just once and I never plan to use this again. So that one is gone. Which other foundation that I don't like? Yeah, another foundation that I don't like, and people really like this foundation, and that made me got this foundation. The Makeup Revolution HD Foundation. This foundation here, I've used it like 4 times or more. The foundation, the finish is good, but the only thing I don't know if it's my skin. Whenever I use this foundation, it dries up this area of my face. Like literally, you will see my face get really dry. Every time I use this foundation, it happens. At some point, I was like, oh, it's not this foundation. Let me try something else. I used something else. My face was good. I went back to it and it happened. So since then, I stopped using this foundation. And the shade that I use is 4N62. The shade is right, but the formula or whatever that is in this foundation that my skin doesn't tolerate is just what makes me not to like this one. And is there any other one that we don't like here? If you know we don't like, you out. That's it. Another full coverage foundation that I like. This is OG and it has been in the game for a very long time. Do you know why I like this foundation? This foundation helped me. When I was going through my acne face, this is the only foundation that I'll put on my face and it won't feel irritated. Like anything I put on my face will get irritated immediately and it start itching me. This is the only foundation that didn't do that when I was going through the acne phase. And since then, I use this foundation recently. I mix it with another lightweight foundation and use it. It gives you like a flawless finish. If you are looking for a full coverage foundation and you haven't tried this, look no further. Try this foundation. It's really good. So this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. This foundation is really, really good. This is a double wear. And the shade that I use is, I have 6W2 Walnut. I have 6W1, I think. The Sandalwood. The Sandalwood is my winter shade and the Walnut is my summer shade. Because then it was what was working for me, so I had to get the two of them then. And then the next one, I like this one, but it's just that the shade didn't work for me. I bought it in store. You know, all these stores, they will have lights, and I bought it in store thinking that it was my shade. By the time I came outside, it didn't work. I don't know if you guys can see the shimmers in this. It's got like shimmery stuff in it. I don't like it because of the shimmery thing. I don't just like the only makeup products, or should I say foundation, or what you apply as foundation that I like that have shimmer is just this Hollywood Filter. I love this one a whole lot. And then sometimes I use the e.l.f. one, but the e.l.f. one is way darker for my skin, but sometimes I just manage to use it. But the one that will always reprotect is the Hollywood Filter. Now that I'm talking about the three, let me just finish with them and put them away. The e.l.f. one, I don't really like the finish of the e.l.f. one, and they say the e.l.f. one is meant to be the dupe of the Hollywood Filter. Some people say they prefer the e.l.f. one to the Hollywood Filter. Is individual preferences what you like, but to me, I prefer the Hollywood Filter one than the e.l.f. one. And for this one, is a no. I don't like it that much. And the shade as well is like the e.l.f. one, if you can see. They are giving me almost the same shade. And the e.l.f. one, the shade that I have is what's the shade? 7 Deep. And the Hollywood Filter one, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Filter one, is 7 Deep as well. And this one is Maybelline Superstay 24 Hours Skin Tint. The shade that I have in this one is 66. So I don't like that one. Then let's go into Sephora, their foundation. Sephora, I've got their foundation. This one is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. And this one is the Sephora Best Skin Ever, the Glow one. And this one is the Longwear, I'm trying to see, Natural Finish. So this one is their Natural Finish one, Longwear foundation. And this one is the Glow one. I have these two. If you are looking at them in the bottle, you feel like this shade is different from this. By the time you apply them on your face and it oxidizes, this shade is the same as this one. And the shade that I use, they are the same shades I got. Oh, this one is 55N and this one is 53.5N. 53.5N is my rightful shade on this Sephora foundation. And this 55N is my rightful shade as well. But I prefer this one to the Glow one because my skin is combination. I have combination skin, so this works on me best. And I like this one as well, but if I'm to pick, I'll go for this one. And the next one I have here is the Giorgio Armani Neo Nude True to Skin Natural Glow Foundation. This foundation is the same as the, this foundation is the same as the Luminous Silk foundation. They are both from Giorgio Armani. They are the same, but just that this one gives you a little bit of glow, but this one is on the satin finish side. But honestly, if I don't have this one, I will go for this one. I've said it several times. They are just the same thing, but you can tell a little bit of the difference. But this one is a very good, very good foundation. But if you don't have, if you are trying to pick from any, this one is a bit affordable than this one. So go for either of both, it will work. But if I'm being honest, I like this one more than this one because I have them. If I don't have them and I try them in store, I will just pick this one because of the price point, which is good. So I use this one. I bought this shade. This is 10. I bought 10 when I started, but got it didn't work for me. And you know, in UK, you can't return foundations. So I had to get 13. So I mixed the 13 with the 12. But the 10, sorry, this is 10. So I mixed the 13 with the 10. But this one is, the shade is 13. And this is my rightful shade, the 13. I like it. So it's winter time. I use the 10 and the 13 mixed together. But summertime, I just use the 13 from the Luminous Silk and it works. So now Who else are we talking about? This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This foundation here, if you haven't tried, this is affordable foundation. I don't want to say it's my best foundation, but this is just the foundation that I run to whenever I need that quick rescue that I don't know what to use. I use this foundation. This foundation is so, so good. This is one of the foundation that I applied on my skin. I'm like, wow. Like, you know, something that wowed you immediately. It's just like this one. When I applied it, I was like, okay, now I get it. Now I know why you are Luminous Silk. It works. This is so, so good. I have combination skin. It gives you that glow, but it's not doing too much when it comes to the dewiness. For this foundation, oily skin, you can get away with this. Combination skin can get away with this. Dry skin can get away with this, honestly. If you haven't tried this foundation, honestly, in every foundation that I have here, this is one that I would say just try it because it's on the affordable side. And I promise you, if you try this, you won't regret it. Honestly, you won't. If I'm to say in all my collection and this, okay, Fina, just pick one foundation, and I'll tell you reason why I'm going to pick this. Because one is affordable and it gives you what you want anytime, any day. But why I would take a one that will last me longer than this? This lasts me all day whenever I wear, and it doesn't crease up on my smile. Honestly, I would just go with this just to save time. Others that I use, they are really good, but I would just to be on the safe side so I can always afford it whenever I need it. I will go with this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. And the shade that I use in this one is 9N. But 9N is a bit dark. You know, another thing with drugstore foundations, they pull out red. That's one thing. Just notice it when you're buying. The only drugstore foundation that I know that doesn't pull out red, that gives me my rightful shade, is this Revlon Color Stay foundation. This is the matte finish foundation one. You know, I showed you the other one, the full coverage one that I don't like. This is another best. Like these two together, for oily skin girls, this is your foundation. Even someone with dry skin will get away with this. The matte finish is not like matte. You know, the NARS matte, no, it's not giving you. This one said it's soft matte, but this matte here is not as matte as this one. I prefer this. See these two? This one, the finish is just, this shade is just right for me. And the shade that I use in this one is 500 Walnuts. Yeah, walnut, 500 walnut is my rightful shade when it comes to foundation. I love this foundation. See, I just talked about it right now. I love this foundation and the shade, but this one pulls out red. So why I picked this foundation, sorry, I forgot, is to tell you this is the only drugstore foundation that I have here that doesn't pull out that red, that is true to shade. Like literally, this is neutral when it comes to tone, and I love this one. And this one pull out red, this is where the tint comes in. So this is the True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. So you can see the shade is really light. It's not for me. So I put a little bit of this tint in this to neutralize it. That is how I now use it. And it gives me the rightful shade that I need. And this, why I got this is for my foundations. Like if I'm using this e.l.f., I go in with this just to neutralize, make it look good. If I'm using this one, I add a little bit of this to make it look good. If I'm using my Pat McGrath, I add a little bit of this to make it look good. Where I'm going to get that, I just want to talk about this and get it out of the way. I purposely bought this shade because I want to use it to mix up my other foundations. This is really good. Like if you get your shade in this one, it's a very good everyday tinted serum that works. Like in one of the tinted serum that I've tried, this is really, really good. And it's got still that shimmery look in it. It's just the same thing as the Maybelline one, but I prefer this one to the Maybelline one. I love it. So that is that. And the next one I have, since I've talked about it, let me just pick it up. This is the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. Soft matte foundation is really good. I haven't used this for some time now. It's not really that mattifying, but it's a very good coverage foundation, and I like it. I haven't used it for quite some time now, but the packaging, the tube like packaging, if you open it and you use it, if you are not careful, it will mess up. Like it's just the packaging, when you open it, use it, it just keep coming out from the tube. So you have to be careful on how you use it. So before you use it, just make sure you leave it like this for some time for the product to settle in before you open it. If you open it with the way they package it for you to put it down, once you apply it, more will keep coming out. So that is just the con that I have with this, but it's a very, very good foundation. I like it. And the shade that I use is New Caledonia. I have New Caledonia and Macau. Macau is my winter shade, and New Caledonia mixed. No, Macau mixed with a little bit of New Caledonia is my winter shade, and New Caledonia is my summer shade. And then, since we're on NARS, let me just finish up with my NARS products. My best NARS foundation is this one here. This is their NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This is one of the best foundation that I own. Anytime, any day, it works. It doesn't do too much. It just does the job and get out of the way. This foundation is really, really good. If you haven't tried this foundation, try it. I don't know why I find it difficult to get my shade in NARS foundations. So most times I always have to mix them. So I have Macau and I have Manaus in this one, and I mix the two together. But I was thinking, if I buy new Caledonia, that would have worked, because New Caledonia worked. But I've heard people say that the soft matte one and this one, their shade match is a bit different. But I don't know. I have the Macau and the Manaus on this one. I mix the two together and it works for me. I really, really love it. But the problem with this again, you see, NARS, I just noticed there must be cones when it comes to their packaging. The both of them, if I have one, I will say, okay, oh, it's just one of two of them. The cap doesn't fit. The cap doesn't fit at all. But good thing it comes with the pump. That's one good thing. The one that I have, another NARS foundation, but I gave that one away, is their Sheer Glow. I think, yeah, that's a Sheer Glow foundation. I gave that away because the shade that I got wasn't my shade, so I gave it away. And the next NARS foundation that I have is their Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. This foundation I like, but you can see my one looks like it has expired. You can see the separation of the oil and the foundation. I don't know if it has expired. I got this since 2001. I've had this one. I don't know if it's expired or... But this foundation here, if you can get this one, honestly, these two gives me the same thing. I'm not talking about every other person. I'm talking about my own preferences and when I use them, how I feel. I've done them side by side, I am sure, in a video. I can't remember. But if I can find the video, I'm going to link it in the description. This foundation gives me the same. And I heard that they've discontinued this one. Honestly, if I knew, I would have got a backup on this. If you haven't tried this foundation, this one is Natural Radiant Foundation. Both of them are Radiant Foundation. Honestly, save your coin, get this one. I prefer this one to this one anytime, any day. And I don't have enough in this. And I heard they've discontinued it. I've tried to see if I can get like a backup, but I can't. But yeah, these two, if you can lay your hands on this, honestly, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. This one, the shade that I use is Cappuccino. So I use Cappuccino, and the shade that I have in this one is Manaus. Manaus is my rightful shade, and I like it. You can see I have New Caledonia, Manaus, Macau, Manaus. No, sorry. Manaus is in this one. I have Manaus and Macau in this one, and this one is Marquises. Yeah. So I've got Marquises, New Caledonia on this in the soft matte one. Soft matte, I've got New Caledonia and Macau. Radiant finish, no. The lights reflecting, I've got Macau and Manaus. And in the radiant one, I've got Marquises. And it's my rightful shade. I love the Marquises. And then, who else are we talking about right now? So let's go to this one. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Stay all day, all night. This is Charlotte Tilbury Foundation. This foundation is good. That is what I would tell you. Very, very good. And my shade in this one is 14 Neutral. This foundation is good, honestly. When I got this foundation, gives me the same thing as this one, but has more coverage than this. Honestly, I love. If you haven't tried this foundation, try it. This is the only Charlotte Tilbury foundation that I've tried, and I love it. Even when the Radiant one came out, I was like, nah, I know I have combination and I'm in love with this one. No need getting that one. So I stick to this one. I really love this one. So if you want to get a full coverage that will give you kind of like a satin or luminous finish, try this foundation. And the packaging is dope. I like it. And now, what else are we talking about? Let's get into this one. This one is the Clinique Ever Better Clinical Serum Foundation with SPF 20. This one here, I like. How I got this one, I went to Boots to buy stuff, and then they gave me a tester of this. I came back, I used the tester for 4 days, and I was like, no, I need it. It doesn't crease up on smile line. I don't know why people don't promote this foundation that much. I haven't seen lots of video on this foundation. I always see it. Maybe when it came out, people just used a few videos on it, but I don't really see people talk about this foundation. This foundation is really, really good. That's what I'm using today as well. That was what I used today for my makeup. That was what I used. This foundation is good. And the shade that I use, and it's just that they don't have enough shades, and sometimes their shade pull out a little bit funny. The shade that I have is 122 Clove. That's what I use on this one. I have another one This one is the Clinique Even Better Makeup. This one is with the SPF. This one is with SPF 15. So you'll be wondering, even better, even better. Fina, why do you have two of them? This one I got, I don't know how much, but nearly £5 or something. It was crazy. And I was like, okay, let me just try it. And I got the same shade, the Clove one. So just look at the two of them. They look different, isn't it? But when you apply them on the skin, it gives the same. And if I'm being honest, I like this one as well. And they are oil-free as well. Oil-free foundation. And you know this one as well. Sorry, guys, I know I keep going back. This one is oil-free as well. This Color Stay, Revlon Color Stay. Guys, try this foundation and thank me later. So I got it. I was like, yeah, I need it. I don't mind. I just want to try to see if it's the same as this. This gives me a little bit of satin mattifying finish. And this one is, I don't know, I just love these two together. I love the two of them. If they finish, which one will I repurchase? I will repurchase this one, but this one is good, just to put it out there. And then comes the Almighty Fenty Ease Drop. Yeah, this is the Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tints. I have the shade 20 and 21. I got 21st and it was a little bit light for me, and I got the 21. I do mix both of them together and it works. I haven't used this for a very long time, but when I was using it then, I really loved it. So if you want to get a good tinted moisturizer, try this. Tinted moisturizer. Yeah, tinted foundation. No, this is blurring skin tint. If you want to get a good skin tint, try this one. It's good, but I haven't used it. Maybe I'll try and use it tomorrow if I'm still feeling the same way about it. But as long as I've used it, I really like this skin tint. The next one is the Huda Beauty Luminous Matte Foundation in the shade Mocha. Mocha 500 is what I use. This foundation is really thick. Very little goes a long way, and it's full coverage foundation. The matte is not really that crazy. I like it, but if you look at the foundation and go, oh no, I need more, you will just mess up your makeup. So if you are using this foundation, you have to be careful. A little bit goes a long way and it stays all day. But if you don't prep your face properly before using it, it's going to crease up on your smile line. So you need to know how to prep your face properly before using this. Do you hear what I said? You have to prep your face properly. If not, like me that have deep smile line, it creases up if I don't prep my face properly. So you have to prep properly for this to work. But it's a good foundation though. I like it. So the next one I have here is HMB Cosmetics Luminous Soft Focus Airbrush Foundation. Look, the foundation just broke and this comes out. I tried to open it, can't open it. It's meant to open through here, but it's not working. So how I use it is I open it like that, scoop it out and close it. It's a very good foundation, honestly. I've used it now 3 times. The first time I got it, I used it. No, I've used it now 4 times because that was what I used yesterday. The foundation is a very good foundation, honestly. I like it. I like the finish. I love the coverage, but it's just my packaging messed up. I've seen people that use it, that made video with it, and I've seen people that have almost finished it. So their packaging, this didn't happen to them. So it's my luck and that happened. But is it a good foundation? Yes. And the shade that I use is LF21N. I like it a lot, honestly. And then the next one I have is the Rose Ink. Oh, I haven't used this for a very long time. Rose Ink Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum. This one here. When I got this at first, I was using it every single day. I don't know if you've seen the Chanel one. Chanel has got something like this. They gave me the sample and I love it. This one, I think my problem is the shade. The shade is a bit light on my skin and I've got 100. Yeah, 100. So if I'm to get this again, I'll get the 120 or the 130. That will be my shade. But with all that I have here, I don't think I'll be getting it. But it's a very good, it just comes out. Oh, this is the only one that I'm going to try. Because, that's a whole lot. So it comes out like this, you see, with all those, I don't know how to call that. And then you have to mix that up with your finger, warm it up. See how you use it. So you warm it up and then it will start showing you coverage. See, it's got like beads and beads in it. Or if you apply it on the skin, it's so good. See, you have to, it's got a little bit of, if you can see that, see the bits? So you have to warm it up like that till it's all flawless. And I'm still trying to, see, I've got a little bit till it's all flawless. You can see the shade that I've got. So it's really light for me to use. So whenever I use it, I mix it up with other foundation. I just put this one first and then I put my foundation. But For a very long time now, I haven't used this. Nearly a year, or if not more, I haven't used this. But when I got this, I really like it. But am I going to repurchase it now? No, I will not. And then I have my, and then the next one is the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. This foundation is good. I got this on offer. I saw it on offer. Beauty Bay. Yeah, I saw it. They did 80% off this. I was like, ah. Then it's Samari's Yummy Skin, 80%. I'm like, no, are you sure this foundation is a good foundation? I was like, okay, just get it. Let's see. And I got this foundation. I'm so happy that I got this foundation. And the shade that I got is 19G, my rightful shade. This foundation is something else. Really, really good. If I finish this foundation, yes, I will repurchase. I'm going to show you guys the ones that I love and I'm going to repurchase. But this is one of them. Last but not the least is my Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. This foundation is your skin but better with coverage. Okay, really, really good. But the shade that I have is not my rightful shade. That is why I mix it up with this. Just a little bit of this helps this for me. I wanted to get my rightful shade, but this foundation is not your age mate. 60 something pound. Hello. No, no, no. I will never do such mistake again when it comes to foundation. And that is why I had to mix it with this. But this foundation, honestly, because when I got it, it was on offer. I think they did 40% off was when I got this. And if I'm to get this again, if it's on offer, definitely I will buy this again. This is one foundation that I will want to have in my collection, 100%. And the shade that I got in this one, but it's not my shade, is 28, medium deep 28. So if I'm to get my rightful shade, I think I should be going for the medium deep 26. That will work for me. Medium deep 26 should work. So let me now quick recap on the ones that, so in all the foundation that I mentioned here, if I didn't call any other name, just know that one. Let me just show you guys the ones that I will repurchase. This one, if it's on offer, I will. I like it. So if you have this, get it. It doesn't crease up on smile line. The Yummy, Denisa Mary's Yummy Skin doesn't crease up on smile line. This one, if you prep it properly, it doesn't crease up on smile line. But if you don't prep it properly, it will crease up on smile line. But it's a very good foundation. Honestly, it is. The NARS Light Reflecting doesn't crease up on smile line at all. Yes, I will repurchase this one anytime, any day. In all my NARS foundation, this I will get back again. And where are you? 100% doesn't crease up on smile line. Regardless on how you prep your face, this foundation is good. Definitely. Definitely will repurchase this one. Doesn't crease up on smile line. Yes, it doesn't crease up on smile line. This one, Flawless Finish, if it's on offer, I will always want to have this. Like this, that if you use this all by itself and do your makeup, oh my God, the finish this will give you is something else. And I am here for it. And their foundation, I like. But if you don't prep your face properly, for my, like my smile line is deep, guys. It is deep. Now I know when I was growing up, my mom always tell me, mind how you laugh. I laugh with my whole mouth. Now, see, that is the result. Because I always, and it's not like I laugh was, I'm always laughing. I'm always laughing. I'm always that bubbly, happy fellow. And now this is the result. Oshe? Yeah, if you prep properly, this will work. If I forget this, let me just put it out there. If you have a smile line or your, whenever you put your foundation, it creases under your eyes, please try and color correct your face. It helps. Since I started color correcting, it helps. Like this doesn't move. The smile line will still show. Like you can see the smile line, but before my foundation will settle in my smile line. But since I started color correcting my face, regardless of the foundation that I use, it doesn't settle on my smile line. The color corrector goes there and fill in that space. So whatever foundation you use won't settle on it. That's just what I found out recently. And it works. So most times when I'm going out, I put, but today I didn't color correct it because I trust the foundation that I use. I trust it, so I didn't color correct it. And what else are we going to get? Oh, definitely Revlon Color Stay. This one I will get back again. And Lumina Silk. Yep, I love that one. This one here, I've told you guys if I'm to go either of both. I'm just putting in the ones that I like. NARS I like, but you have to prep properly to avoid creasing. This I like, prep properly, avoid creasing. This one is very, very good. Skin, Best Skin Ever, good. Jojo Armani, good. Fenty Eavesdrop, good. This one crease up on smile line, so but it's good if you prep properly. But if I'm to pick, I will pick the Next Born to Glow. See all this while I've been saying this one, I've not called the name. This one is the Next Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation. Sorry guys. Yeah. And my shade is Cappuccino. I know I've said Cappuccino. This, most people like this. They swear down on this, but I don't know why. But I don't really, but I like it, but not love. Like I can't see myself repurchasing it. No, because I don't always gravitate towards using it. This, if you have your rightful shade, try this one is good. And I think that's about it. And if you are a full coverage girly, or you have your wedding and you want your makeup to be there all day, I would say use this one. It's light and it's going to stay all day. But if you are someone, maybe you have hyperpigmentation and you're trying to hide your hyperpigmentation, that is where this one comes in. If you have hyperpigmentation, this double wear, Estee Lauder double wear, will do the great job for you all day. Stay in place. Yes, I trust this one. Like till the next day, this will stay in place. And I think that's just all that I like. This one, no, I don't. This, glow too much for my skin. This, nope. This one, This one is a no-no. This is a no-no. And Revlon one, no. And the e.l.f. no. So that is it guys. Just I know this video is long, but hopefully I will cut it down to 20 something minutes. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Just wanted to come here and share with you guys. I want to share things with you guys so that you don't end up buying everything you see in the market. Just pick the ones that work for you and save. I think these things I just get them when they're on crazy offer and I want to try them. And that was when I was starting my YouTube channel and I was going, oh, I want to do makeup stuff. So I was just trying all of them with you guys on my YouTube. But now I don't want to go crazy on buying stuff like the way I did before. I just want to always stick to things that work for me. So if I'm buying anything, I'll make sure I've seen someone that use it or I have the tester and I try before I will buy it. But I will not buy anything for the sake of just buying it anymore. It's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and let me know in the comment section which one do you like, which one have you tried, and if there's any other foundation that you feel like, oh, Fina, I like this one. Let's just chat. Even if I don't get it, let's just chat. Talk to me about it. I heard that the House Labs foundation is really good. I like that one. There's another foundation that I tried. Is a Gucci foundation. Oh my God. They gave me a tester. I bought my moisturizer from Sephora. They gave me the tester. I tried this foundation. I know it's going to be expensive, but the foundation is so good. So good. I love it. I just tried it once. I was like, oh God. I really like it, but I'm like, okay, it's all right. At least I tried it once. Yeah. So let me know in the comment, anyone you feel like, oh, Fina, try this foundation or stuff like that. Let's just please just chat me up in the comment section. Because if you like it and chat, the video will be open to other people to see it. Just help a sister, a Joe. Yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. Above all, don't forget to show yourself love, and I will definitely catch you guys again in my next video. Do have a lovely day. Bye.